We are tier listing all of AJAX'S kits from the 90s up until the modern day. That's what we do here on Fullest Piece. We figure out which ones are trash, which ones are class. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to throw it over to Pete, who's going to give a brief rundown on Ajax Amsterdam's history.
So we're moving next door to Germany, to the Netherlands, starting basically with the best historical club that they have to offer in Ajax. Ajax was founded in March 1900. The club founders were inspired by Greek mythology. The ancient Greek warrior Ajax, he fought in the Trojan War alongside Achilles and Odysseus. Ajax was described as a physically imposing, virtually invincible warrior, stronger than anyone else.
Some people say the same thing about you.
Fuck around and find out. I don't know. But I was always curious, basically, I guess, how they came up with the name Ajax. And now we know, little Greek mythology. So shout out to the Greek culture, baby.
Always good to see the representation.
Always good, always good. Their kit's classic is always just the white base with the big, thick red bar coming down. Their crest actually did not have the original Ajax statue there. It was, yeah, like the classic Ajax player just kind of juggling a ball there. And then, as you see in like 1928, Ajax gets introduced, and they pretty much do a variation of that. And then in 1991 is the biggest change, where they do an abstract version of it with 11 lines, signifying obviously the 11 players on the pitch. Starting this year or next year, I think they're going to go revert back to the old school badge.
And it's funny, this is one of the few times where both the old and the new, I don't know which I like more. They're both gorgeous. This 1928 one that they brought back is amazing, but yeah, so is the abstract version that they've had for the better part of, what, almost 40 years.
You can't go wrong. Moving on, historically, they won the Eredivisie 36 times. It's the most across all of the Dutch football. They have won the Champions League 4 times. And then just some historic players we want to bring up. Obviously, you can't talk Ajax without talking about Johan Cruyff, the most, probably one of the top 3, maybe top 2 most important players of all time in terms of like moving the game in a modern way.
I mean, invented complete football.
Yeah, total football. The Dutch team, like in like the 60s and 70s, salute to them. Dennis Bergkamp, Marco van Basten, Frank Rijkaard, Clarence Seedorf, just to name a few. Starting here with 94-95, started with this because Champions League, they won. Beat AC Milan 1-0. It was a considerably young team, so youthful. Like they had young guys like Van der Sar, Clarence Seedorf, or Where's Waldo, Edgar Davids,
of course,
Patrick Kluivert, like I mentioned. Yeah. So their coach was Louis van Gaal.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's how he got recognized. You know, before he had those moves to Barcelona and Bayern and then United.
I didn't realize he was there this early. That's crazy.
Yeah. I want to say, because it's Champions League, and they also did the double with the league, absolute class.
It's instant class.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is like almost a class even without all of that. I feel like this is like a very iconic sort of template they do. We see a lot of iterations of this, I feel like, going down the line, or versions of this kit. But it's gorgeous, I think.
Yeah, no, it is. Collar's great. The center badging. I love the sponsor here, just kind of going down the side instead of just across. Like, you don't see that.
Usually I get a little weird with that, but here it really does work. It's awesome.
Cuffs are great.
Is that the Umbro, the Umbro logo?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
This is Umbro's heyday, baby. So this is the actual kit that I believe they won in.
Really?
Yeah.
I do think this is like a wear out. I think it gets bumped to beauty.
Yeah. They did win it. This is the one they wore it in. So
this picture's honestly selling me a little more. I do love when they do the center crest. I love it.
Center crest is great.
1995, 1996, they won the league and finished as runner-ups in the Champions League. They almost went back-to-back.
Yeah, almost went back-to-back. I mean, this one, you can kind of see it's double stamping of the badge there. Obviously, we got the crest, but then you see in the base the Ajax in there.
Honestly, because I'm not super crazy about the double stamp, I do think it's a wear out.
Yeah, I'm not a bit, like the collar also kind of seems too much with the double stamp. So
It's just a lot going on, but like to say like this is definitely above decent.
This is a wear it out.
You think it's wear it out? I thought it was decent.
I like this color. These colors look good on me. I know if I have that, I'm wearing it out.
That's fair. I'll put it and wear it out. I'm not mad at it. It's just like I personally wouldn't, but I see the appeal.
The dark greens are always get me.
So this is their special kit for this season. Extremely rare, produced to mark the club's final season at Dimir Stadion.
All right, yeah. That's how I would do it. Yeah.
I think this is a beauty. I think this fixes all of the problems I have with the first kit.
Yeah, simplifies it. Crazy that they had to keep capacity as low as 19,000
for safety reasons.
For safety reasons.
So I can't tell 100%. It looks like it's names of players on here.
Yes. When I looked at this yesterday, I think there was. You can see it says Demir right there. Yeah.
I was going to mention that next. Honestly, I'm almost... I think this is at minimum beauty. I could see the argument for class. This is a really clean kit, and I like the details on it.
Yeah, I'd say beauty. I think beauty's the right part here. So moving on to 1996, 1997 here. Stumble here. They finished 4th. It looks like, it's kind of carrying over, I want to say, from some of the things. At least, like, the collar inspiration is kind of what they did. It looks like in the base, you can see it says, like, AJAX'S and stuff. I'd probably put it decent. I don't know if I would wear it. Wear it out.
I think it's decent because I like it less. I like it even less than last year's version.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of this.
Yeah, go decent.
This, I'm honestly going to wear it out.
Yeah, I agree. When I saw this yesterday,
dig this.
I kind of like it. It kind of seems like ahead of its time in a way.
This is the kind of stuff that, like, these weird abstract patterns, like, it worked here.
It looks like it's taken, like, statues and, like, landmarks and, like, buildings that are all around Amsterdam and, like, putting it in a shirt, which is kind of cool. You don't see that too often nowadays.
1997 and 1998, they won the league again. I will give them a boost. I don't know, because I was about to say, like, is this decent? Is this a wear it out before the boost?
I think this is a decent before the boost. And
okay, so wear it out then.
Boost, it's a wear it out, but I don't like this kit at all.
This is a very jarring jersey.
Yeah, I don't like the small badges there.
I think this is so clean if they just got rid of it. I think it's like really like how can you like if you can stand that then you like this kit. Also, I'm not crazy about the AJAX'S school down here either.
Yeah, it seems like and it has like arrows pointed down. It seems like a little awkward there.
It's a bit of a weird kit.
Yeah.
I think it'll get the league boost. I think wear it out's the perfect place for this.
Yeah.
This is dreadful. This is pretty fucking awful.
This might be up there as one of the worst kits we've ever seen.
This is 90s in the worst way.
Yeah, there's too much going on.
Honestly, the center almost took away from what's going on with the sleeves here. There's possibly 16 AJAX'S crests on this kit. I don't think this would be bad at all if they just didn't have everything else going on.
Also, the sponsor gets lost too, which is crazy.
This is their European away kit.
This is a little bit better. This almost feels like this should have been the away kit.
I think this is decent. I think this, getting rid of the color and making it a little more subtle works. I can't stand the AJAX'S school at the bottom there. This, at least, like, it can breathe a little. I think this falls in decent. I wish this was just their away kit. I don't even know why they had the other version.
Moving on to 98, 99. So they finished 6th, dropped back down, but they did win the KNVB Cup, which is the equivalent to like the FA Cup. It's the Dutch Domestic Cup. That looks like the middle school S there at the bottom. Am I going crazy?
It's crazy you said that because I'm like, it kind of looks like the line S.
I was like, yeah, it looks like the middle school S. Oh my god, I don't like the Umbro. I wish here they did the classic, like just double diamond, logo. Just the double diamond.
Yeah.
If it was a double diamond and it fit within the red, I would say this is an easy wear it out, maybe even a low beauty, but
I'm still wear it out because like this is
it's a low wear it out. It's a low wear it out to me.
I think that's exactly where it needs to be. I actually think this is like a pretty middling to high wear it out. This is a clean design. This is very interesting.
This is different.
I like honestly going with the white as the minimal part of this is really cool.
Yeah.
I just feel like we haven't like seen a design like this in all the episodes.
No, we haven't. And again, the only thing that makes it better, double diamond. If they just get rid of the Umbro, do the double diamond, And
What's wild is I'm actually not mad at the Umbro like that. I actually think for whatever reason it works here. Maybe because of all the lines and like it kind of having like its own little border there, being boxed in. I kind of like it.
And then this is their European home. Wear it out. Easy wear it out.
I think it's a higher wear it out for sure too. This is clean.
Yeah, I like the piping.
I guess I was gonna say I like the piping, and they got rid of the graphic. It looks like, at least from what I can tell, it might be there. This photo might just be tricky, but either way, I like this.
This is Ajax, man. This is just classic consistency. Moving on to 1999, 2000 here. This might be a beauty.
This is a definite. Beauty.
I didn't know how you felt. I didn't know how you felt about the collar.
I really like the collar. We've never seen a collar like this, and I actually kind of like it.
Yeah, it's a little mock like turtleneck.
I'm glad our initial picture is with long sleeves because I think I like it more in the long sleeve. But this is, they kept it simple. There's no crazy designs. It has this kind of like little, like very light, like it almost looks like embossed pinstriping. I like this kind of cut going on here.
Yeah, a little ventilation right there.
It almost looks like a sweater in like a way, like an athletic sweater. Do you know what I mean? Like a training.
Yeah, it does.
Like a training crew neck, but it works. I like this a lot. I might have to keep an eye out for this one. This is the same deal in blue. I feel like it doesn't.
This is decent. This is just really decent.
The way these color combos are going, it's not doing it any favors, unfortunately.
I mean, the color combo is fine. It's just very generic, in my opinion. Doesn't really do anything for me. It doesn't move me.
2000, 2001, we entered the millennium with Adidas. Bye-bye, Umbro. Adidas here to stay, correct?
Yeah, Adidas is here to stay. They're I think they're one of the longest, running team kit deals because we're going on
25 years now.
25 years now, so yeah, they're here to stay.
I mean, they start off hot here. I feel like we're going to see a lot. I mean, we already have been. There's a lot of the Adidas kits that look like this. And honestly, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know?
Yeah. Exactly.
High Beauty, they finished third in the league this year. I almost said they had some accolades. Maybe we could have bumped it up to a class, but I think this is probably our highest beauty though so far. Yeah,
I agree. The beauty works here. The monochromatic badge works here. Nice little Adidas touch. This is all that you ask. You don't want to do anything outside the box here, and they don't.
Moving on to the away kit, I actually really like this. I think this is like high wear it out, like a high like streetwear wear it out.
Yeah, very Swedish here, but these colors always slap. I always love the deep navy and like the nice gold yellow.
I think it plays. Yeah. This also, to me, big time pub shirt.
Yeah, I can see that. It's good. This was shirt.
This was some nice light blue jeans. The Guinness is gonna taste good.
Moving into 2001, 2002, one of my favorite all-time players ever, all-time character too, the one and only, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
God!
Yes, the legend himself. Comes over from Swedish side of Malmo. Already just in a absolute... Is this an absolute class shirt?
I think with everything... I think this was a beauty. And then with the accolades... I'm going to say an accolade is Ibra joining its own.
Ajax, you're welcome. That's probably what he said when he walked into the door.
I'm not mad at a class on this. I think that's a fair play.
Clean collar, nice little white triangle kind of like underneath the collar too, above the crest, which is great. Just all slaps.
I mean, a double, Ibra joining, I think that counts as a triple in my opinion.
Yeah.
Class. The away kit, I think I'll wear it out. I'm not mad. The color's a little plain, like it's just like a dark, kind of like dark gray with like, kind of like a more muted beige, but I'm cool with it. I think it's clean.
I like this. This is good. I like this color.
2002, 2003 home kit. They finished second here. Hot take, I think this is just decent. I'm not crazy about it. They don't do anything with the collar. The bar, the centering bar that we've come to know and love just feels like a little, I'm going to say it, a little castrated here.
Yeah, it's a little, too thin as well. Also, look at the name on the back. It fucks up the name on the back.
Yeah, it's just a little awkward for me. I'm not a fan of it. This is probably the worst kit that we've seen so far, I think.
Worst home kit, yeah.
Honestly, it's better than the one with like the 5 crests, but
it is.
It's the worst outing we've seen in a couple years. I think this is rubbish. This looks like a goalie kit to me.
It is. I feel like it's a goalie kit.
I don't love this design here. The baby blue. It's put him in goal.
Yeah.
Put him in goal.
Yeah. So moving on to 2003, 2004, they do win another Eredivisie. Well, they did carry over the same home kit. So we're just going with this away kit here. I mean, just a nice, simple, like, forest kind of green. Looks like with like a kind of highlighter yellow base underneath of it. I mean, to me, it's just decent.
Decent, low wear it out. I could honestly put it either or.
I just say decent.
I'm not terribly mad with that.
Yeah.
I think for me, I really like the collar trim here. I just think that's pretty cool. I think that's really what's saving this for me.
But you're never going to see that when you're wearing it, though.
Exactly. It's almost a shame that this template didn't get the home kit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
2004, 2005, they finished second this year. This is an improvement from last year. I do still think this is a decent, though. I think this is our highest decent we've had thus far.
I would say low wear it out. I like the collar here. It's different. It's futuristic.
See, like, the collar's the reason I'm not crazy about this wide collar. I see the appeal. I could go either or. If you want to throw this in a low wear it out, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I like it. This
is an interesting thing, though. I just noticed everything is very well aligned here. The Adidas we've usually been seeing kind of sitting more up here, but it's all right there.
Also, I'm gonna say the ABN AMRO underrated sponsorship in my opinion. It just worked. Plays. It's had its spot there for like a decade now, and still works.
This away kit I kind of think is rubbish.
It's dreadful. I don't like this. Right. I don't like this yellow.
I don't care at all. It does look like we got 3 stripes for the Adidas with some dehydrated piss. I will give it this, though. I do kind of like that they did it like Adidas logo, Ajax crest, sponsor.
That is good. That's good right there. Still doesn't help it.
If they went like a white kit with these red stripes, I actually bet it would have looked pretty cool. But the colors, the different variations of dehydrated piss is not doing it favors.
Yeah, very, very dehydrated. Get this guy some liquid IV.
Please. This is a wear it out. I think this is
wear
clean.
It out. Clean. Simple. It's red and black.
I love the white. It pops really well. I mean, like, of course it is on a black kit, but it's exactly what it needs.
Exactly. God, it feels like we're just moving the same kit. Moving on to 05, 06. Finished 4th here, but still got a Dutch Cup. Again, like, what's funny is, like, I know maybe the year before we said, like, how it kind of cuts off. But because I feel like this is more rounded or more V-neck, it kind of works a little bit better. I still think it might just be a decent, though.
I have the same opinion I did of the previous, like, 2 years on this. Like, if you want to throw a decent, I'm cool with it. I could see the wear it out.
The collar on the other one was better.
I don't love the... If they just kept a nice, like, actual collar, I think these would bang every single time. But them going with this one, I'm just not a fan of it. This is like a goalkeeper kit, but I do really like this color combination. I'll say that.
This gives me, probably right for the era, this gives me like New England Revolution vibes.
It does. It is. It is their colors.
Yeah.
I do love the deep navy with like the red, white, and blue, but with a deep navy. I think it's a wear it out. Like if I
really?
can see myself wearing this. Okay. Like low, but like it's not one of their better outings. But I think this is I think for me it is a wear. I think this is pretty cool. I like this color combination.
I mean, I was gonna say decent. It's kind of low key growing on me. All right, do it.
2006, 2007, they finished second, but win the KNVB Cup. And it's kind of like what we've been saying. This is their Teamgeist kit, which is actually a little disappointing to me. Because I was looking forward to seeing what their Teamgeist template was, and honestly, I wish we had more. I wish we had more to work with here.
I wish they did like the classic Teamgeist stripes kind of coming down from the shoulders to the torso. Like, I kind of wish there was like a red there or something to give it a little
some
pop.
kind of trim, like...
Yeah. It's a little disappointing. It's probably the most disappointing Teamgeist one we've had.
And it's still fine. Like, I think... I'm going to be real. I think just because, like, how we give, like, league boosts, I feel like we get Teamgeist boosts.
Yeah, it's still a wear it out.
I think it's a wear it out, right? Okay.
Yeah, it's a wear it out.
God, I was just about to say this one's disappointing, but now, like, I looked at it a little more, and I'm
this is more Teamgeisty.
Yeah, I mean, it's because they play with the colors. The colors play with the template more in this one.
It's all about
I'll still go wear it out.
I'll meet you right there.
Also, they really had such an interesting team. Like, Ajax has so many players that come through it. Just to mention a few, because we haven't mentioned all of them as they started. Some players I've noticed is Klaus-Jan Huntelaar, who I know was there. Wesley Sneijder, who I forget was there. Felipe Luis, I saw, was here for a few years, which I had no idea he was at this club at all.
There's always a random Brazilian that ends up in Ajax. I mean, yeah,
It's
Stam,
just
classic, Dutch defender. Jan Vertonghen, young Jan Vertonghen before.
like Dutch players here aren't shocking by any means. It's just
No.
funny. Like I guess I'm like, yeah, of course you were here.
Well, yeah, because they're the biggest team in Dutch.
I mean,
Them and PSV Eindhoven.
The Ajax farm system has to be the best. Maybe the only competing ones I'd say is like Barcelona, maybe Dortmund. When you just think of like consistent players coming out of that team that go on to become like legends or at least just first team players in every team they go to, it's crazy. Today we're tier listing every baller to ever come out of the Ajax system. Let us know in the comments if you ever want us to tier list Ajax players to ever play for Ajax. I feel like that would be a really interesting list because there's so many like future legends. Like Luis Suarez here joins this year, I believe.
Yeah, Luis Suarez, jeez. From Groningen, he came over from Groningen. He was already in the Dutch league.
2007, 2008. I mean, a fantastic kit to start it. This is a great kit. This is giving me what I was hoping like Team Geist would be.
Yeah. This is beauty.
I think so.
Yeah. Good collar. The perfect width for like the red.
I think it's missing accolades for this to get the bump to class, but this is a very if I ever found this, I'd be pumped. The away kit not doing it for me as much, but I also don't love this template in the first place.
I feel like you've liked some of the ones that have been like this.
I think it comes down to the color combination maybe, because this is a very jarring template, I think.
It is a jarring template, but I like the colors here. The colors work. I love the dark blue with the light blue. It's always a good color combo, in my opinion.
Where do you throw it? This is a high. It's a high decent for me.
It was always going to be decent in my book.
Yeah. 2008, 2009. Pete, a quick moment of silence for our long begotten sponsor, IBN Amaro, who has left us for Aegon.
Aegon Targaryen. That's what that reminds me of.
I'm not crazy about this sponsor. Amron before was just so much better in my opinion.
Yeah.
One thing I find interesting though, and I don't know if they've been doing this, I guess I haven't noticed it, the Ajax with the white crest here is making its appearance.
I mean, it comes back. I think it's been like, a lot of them have been like very monochromatic.
Yep.
Just kind of going, but I feel like it comes back here and there.
I honestly do think this kit's decent though.
Yeah, it doesn't do the sponsor is really a downgrade here. Look at this. Look at this early, like late 2000s clip art type of freaking sponsorship logo here.
The sponsorship is a downgrade. Honestly, I wish they centered up the AJAX'S crest. I probably would have liked it more.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's actually a good point.
I still think decent.
It's very, very low decent.
Yeah, I definitely don't.
That sponsor really kills it.
Sponsor kills it. On person, it's a little better. Luis Suarez biting his lip before he starts biting other players.
That we know of. He already might have bit some players.
He could have.
So, moving on to 2009, 2010. They finished second here. So, they're kind of going on a little stretch here of like almost like 6 years of not winning the league title. Which is
kind
probably
of crazy for Ajax.
Yeah, for Ajax standards, it's pretty long. People get restless. People start coming out with pitchforks and fire, young Christian Eriksen coming up from the academy comes through. He comes in January of 2010, but I like this actually. This is it's a wear it out for me.
I think it's a low beauty because I think I think whenever they do it like this, it's very clean. I think the sponsor works. I'm fine with the sponsor. I'm not mad at it. I think maybe the bar's wider. I don't know what's going on, but when they do this template, especially like the white collar, red center barring, it just works.
I'm cool with the beauty.
This I think is decent.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not crazy about it.
It's good. It just doesn't do anything. It doesn't move the needle.
See myself I couldn't see myself wearing this. I don't know what the difference is here. I don't love this trim, honestly. Yeah. I don't think that's for me, the piping.
Yeah.
2010, 2011, they are back. They kill the streak. They won the league yet again. And honestly, for me, this is a beauty just because of that. I think it was a high wear it out. I do love the round collar. That is always a thing for me.
You are a sucker for the round collar.
I see it. It's like hearts shoot out of my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think winning the league helps them get that bump to a beauty.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's good. Sometimes I like the wide ones, and then I never like it when it's a little narrow.
Sometimes you like the wide one, sometimes you like the skinny one.
Yeah.
Where do you put this?
I think it's decent.
Okay, it's fine. I'm like, I could see someone saying wear it out for this. This is funky.
For some people, this color, they love the highlighter colors. The highlighter colors never look good on me.
So the bias is coming in there.
Yeah, a little bias there.
I'm not mad at that.
So moving on to 2011-2012, another league title here. I like the collar here a lot, actually. It's really cool.
I'm a big fan of it.
I say this is a beauty.
I could go beauty or class on this. I think it's really clean. Also, wait a moment. They may have just won their 30th because this is the first time we're seeing 3 stars with them.
Ooh, good point. Good eye. All right, then bump it up the class. Bump it up the class. They got the extra star.
Absolutely. I think it's the easiest class we could probably put in so far. Decent. I don't know. It reminds me.
I put this wear it out.
Really? I don't love the V-neck.
It's a low wear it out.
I don't know. I put a decent. It just reminds me of the goalie kit. It's not as egregious as that, but I don't love the deep V here personally. We need a spin. We haven't had a spin all.
I know, but is it worthy of a spin? We'll do it. We'll do it to get the episode. Get in the episode.
All right. We'll get it just for the vibes.
Yeah, I don't feel good about it, but
you still don't.
I still don't feel good about it, but it's a low wear it out.
A win's a win.
Yeah, it is a win.
It's hard to fight over kits like this.
Yeah,
because they all look the same for the most part.
We're splitting hairs.
We really are. Yeah. I think this is high wear it out, low beauty.
I think it's a beauty.
Beauty? I'm fine with it.
I like the collar a lot.
I like the collar more here. Yeah. I think this is a very modern, like, Adidas template that does the classic Ajax that we always know and love.
Yeah.
It does it justice. I think this is rubbish. I do not like this.
Yeah, it's rubbish. I kind of see what they did there with the X. I wonder if that's supposed to symbolize like a the traditional like windmill, or like the X in the Amsterdam flag, but. And the colors are awful. This is actually like prime 2012 colors. Like when I see these colors, I see Nike basketball shoes. That's what I see.
That does make sense. They also do win another title this year.
Yeah, that's 3 in a row. So they're having a little renaissance period.
2013, 2014, they have now won their 4th straight title. And honestly, I kind of think this is a beauty as well.
It is. I love the dark red round collar. It's nice. Just makes it all flow.
I think this is a wear it out.
I was curious at how you felt about it. You like the pink. I know you like the pink.
I love the black and pink. That really does save it. This pink is like such a perfect pink to put on black too. It's not too crazy. It's not too hard on the eyes. Because it's easy to get crazy and make this like a bright highlighter where it's like almost like blinding you. But it works here. I'm actually very forgiving of the horizontal stripes because they're going black with like a very light gray. I think this play, like if I found this, I would definitely buy it.
It plays. It plays for sure. Going on to 2014, 2015, they kind of end their little dominance. They end up in 2nd here. It hits all the marks. Classic, nice collar.
And good, there's like pinstriping in there with like a deeper tone of red.
Is it? Or is that just the picture?
No, 100% there is.
Okay, I see. There's a little texture.
You can see it
I like that. It actually makes it even better. Beauty?
I think it's a beauty, yeah. This is a really, really clean kit.
The texture design in the red actually helps it pop.
I think that's what bumps it up to me from wear it out to beauty.
Yeah.
I think this is rubbish you could convince me to put this in Dreadful and I wouldn't be mad about it.
Do you want to?
Hear me out? Yes.
Pretty bad.
This is terrible. These colors are bad. I don't love... it's the same as... I don't like the neon, but I hate this pattern more.
Yeah.
2015, 2016, they finished 2nd again. And now we see the proper introduction of Ziggo coming into play. Also, Ziggo is the largest internet provider in the Netherlands, for those curious.
Interesting. Okay.
I mean, easy wear it out. This could be... You could tell me low beauty and I wouldn't even be mad at it.
I feel like we did that for another one that was very similar. So let's just go with wear it out.
Yep.
It depends. Do you like this? I kind of like this sponsorship a little bit.
I think more. I think I like the sponsor more. I think we put it wherever we put that one. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, all right, we'll do that then.
They're doing right what like Inter Milan fails to do, where it's like just keep the stripes simple. Like don't get crazy with it. Don't start doing these insane patterns.
Yeah.
Like them, Barcelona, AC Milan, like just stop getting insane. Just like what you're good at.
How do you feel about this one?
I was just about to ask you how you feel about it.
I remember this kit. When this popped up, I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. And I remember it had that kind of cool, like, bottom part there with the black and the red that kind of...
This isn't from that long ago, and I, honest to God, don't remember this kit. This is like, I feel like it's the first time I'm seeing it. This is my take. I think it belongs perfect in the middle of decent, because I could see someone saying anything from, like, this is the worst kit ever, to this is a high wear it out. This is such a sick kit to wear.
Yeah, if I felt more strongly about it, I think we would go spin for it. But I think it's perfect and decent.
2016, 2017, they finished second again. Kind of funny. Next year, they are finishing second. They went four first places, 4 second places. Just an even trade-off.
Yeah. Also in this kit, they made it to the Europa League final in Sweden against United, but lost to Jose Mourinho and gang.
With team of Ziyech, who came to Chelsea and flopped hard. Frankie de Jong, who's currently thriving at Barcelona.
Yeah.
I mean... then
Andre Onana was the goalkeeper. Now he's at United.
I'm gonna drop this to wear it out. It's very similar to the last couple, but I don't love the armpit stripes. I'm usually in that band with when Adidas entered this era.
Yeah, I mean it's not as bad, but it's not as good either. I like the Adidas stripes in the right place. Now this is the Amsterdam kit that I remember that they did, honoring the flag of Amsterdam with the 3 X's.
I have 2 gripes. One obvious one and one I feel like less noticeable. I kind of just want to put this decent. I don't like the X's. I understand the symbolism behind it. Maybe there was a better way of handling it. It's not for me. I don't like it. But also, what I'm almost more mad at than the X's is I hate that they made the sleeves light gray instead of having it this kind of like charcoal black. Just having the whole thing be like that, I think takes away from it.
I feel like if the X's were a little bit cleaner instead of like this type of like wear and tearish kind of look, I think I would like it more. But because they kind of went with this style, just kind of whatever about it.
I think decent.
It's the right choice.
2017, 2018, the 4th year in a row they, like I said, they finished second. This is a beauty for me. This is everything I love. But I especially love the white collar with the red trim on the sleeves. They hide the armpit sleeves. It's a lot less noticeable here with the gray. I think I would have put this in class if we just got reds, like the red Adidas stripes on the sleeves. I think that's the only thing holding this back, but I still think this is a very, very clean kit.
I'm willing to put this in class. I like this one a lot.
I'm cool with it.
I think this is very
cool
clean.
With it.
The white round collar is really like, and the sleeve cuffs is like, it's very nice.
This exactly what they did here is what I feel like has been missing from every other kit that looks like this. I love it when they do this. I actually think this is a wear it out. This is a funky design, but I like this.
I don't mind this. Is this supposed to like represent the... I don't know.
I don't know if it's supposed to represent anything. This could just be a design. I like... There's a United kit that you guys had. I feel like that I'm trying to remember that reminds me of this. Yeah. But I like this. I think this is I think wear it out is an appropriate spot for it.
I'm trying to think if I would wear this out.
I feel like I could see you wearing this out. I think I could see me wearing this out.
All right.
Very... All right. When you put it that way.
Don't twist my arm now. Moving on to 2018, 2019. Ajax was tired of finishing second all those years, so they decided to bring somebody named Erik ten Hag to bring Ajax back to glory, and he did that. He got a league, Eredivisie. He also got the Dutch Cup. I will also say, and we might need to count towards something, because let's just be honest here. Since we started off the episode, like there has been no like deep Champions League run made by Ajax at all. This run sticks in my head so much, and also like the career change and trajectories of like the players that were involved with this run. So let's just go through this, right? So they were in a group with Bayern, Benfica, and AEK Athens. They finished second behind Bayern. So then, in the round of 16, they go into the Bernabeu and beat Real Madrid, which is crazy. This is like, that's still like, you know, like
it's still painfully strong.
Yeah, it's super strong Real Madrid team. Then they go to Juventus, who Juventus was like still very much like fighting
a
for
dominant Juventus team.
Yeah, with Ronaldo first, with Ronaldo too, and they go into Turin and they beat Juventus. Then they were basically going to go into the Champions League final against Liverpool, and they freaking bottled it against Spurs. Like crazy game, but so I say it's class just because of what they accomplished in that particular year.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. We needed one spiel.
Yeah, we need one spiel.
On that note, this away kit I do not like.
So where are you putting it? Rubbish, decent?
Like high rubbish, low decent. I just don't like the barring on this. I'm not super crazy about the gold, like kind of like gold on black. I wish, like, if they were gonna whip out this color combination, I wish it was on a better template. That's my take on it. I love the color combo. Yeah. It just doesn't work here for me.
It's the shoulder thing. I don't get it.
I don't like the shoulder thing. It's got the armpit stripes. There's a lot of things I don't like.
I feel like this was a template that was past its due date. This should have been something. This should have been something that was dropped like 2 years ago.
I'm gonna say I do think it's just low decent. I think rubbish would just be an incorrect answer here, but I don't love this.
Yeah.
2019, 2020. At least it came back and they won the Eredivisie this year. High beauty, low class. I think this is very, very clean.
With the Adidas stripes down the side.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I think it's because they went with the white badge here and the white stars. I think this is just, it's like minimalistic to perfection for me. I guess the colors just really, really work here.
I like the Ajax, the Amsterdam flag there, the triple X on the back, which is great. I'm with you. I agree with you here.
Hot take, kind of like this.
Yeah, I don't know. This is like Miami Hurricanes. Sorry for the American college football reference, but where are you putting it though?
Low wear it out.
That's where it is. That's where it belongs.
It's low wear it out.
The badge is great. I love the badge. The black and orange.
I think the badge is really what's keeping it there for me. Like what's giving it the bump. I like, like you said, the Miami colors. I'm a fan of this.
Yeah.
This pattern works too. I don't know how to like. I feel like this shouldn't work. Like if you broke it down to like what all this is on paper, you would think it's an ugly kit, but it plays. Moving on to
2020, 2021, win another league and do another double here as well. Ten Hag still leading the way. Doing great things. Does this still have the Adidas stripes down the side? They really stuck on with this.
I don't know why it does.
There we go. They really did stick on with it. Daily Blend coming back. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about this collar? I think it's all about the collar in this one.
This kit, it looks like it's almost like a 90s throwback one. I don't love this collar personally.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for me. I just feel like, I don't know, it's more of like a personal preference here. Like, I feel like I know when I'm wearing it, I don't love collars like that.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's funny on that note, it's still wear it out.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't know how to explain this. I wouldn't wear it out, but this is wear it out.
We said it in the Dortmund episode. Dortmund got away with like a good color combination, and obviously Ajax does here too, because I mean, white and red are great colors.
It's not even just a good color combination, but like a good home kit template that they never seem to veer off of.
Yeah, slight alterations, but never do anything drastic.
I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna say it with my fucking chest piece.
Say it.
Absolute class.
You bet your freaking ass it is.
This kit's so fucking sick, man. This kit's so fucking good. Stars and garters. This is a good kit.
This looks like it got transported out of 1996.
In the best way possible, too.
So
this like kind of like, I almost recall like a snow design, like Digi snow pattern. There's like so much going on. It's so loud, but like clean at the same time. The red monochromatic badge to really make it step out.
It gives
the red around the collar. Oh.
Yeah, the texture of it just gives it like something so retro. It's just a really retro vibe that I freaking love. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing else I can add to it besides that. That's what I think about it. This kit. I remember this kit was a hot seller when it came out too. Like everyone was trying to get this one. I haven't seen it since, which is crazy.
It's so hot. It's so hot.
So hot.
The 50th anniversary of the club's first Champions League win in 1971, beating Panathinaikos 2-0 in the final at Wembley.
Yeah, that was the only Greek team to ever make it to a European final before Olympiacos did it. And
we're celebrating it here.
Yeah.
Honestly, class.
Yeah.
I think it's a
I was going
clean
to say,
anniversary
I
kit.
was going to say beauty.
I think this is what I mean. Like the black and gold is a sick combo, and I love when
Ooh,
when they do it.
I like the detail in the collar.
Yep, I was gonna say the 50 with the olive branch there is.
And the collar too.
Oh, and the date right there.
Yeah, it's good.
This is class for me. 21-22. They win the league. And honest to God, Pete, I'm gonna say it again. I think this is a class.
This old school badge coming back too.
The badge is what's selling this for me.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Adidas, like the little white outline there. I guess kind of fit in. I think that looks really cool. I actually think the only thing that could have made this better is if they went with the trefoil. Would have been sick.
That could have been sick. I like the silver the silver Adidas stripes too.
Yep.
Yeah, very nice.
This is a class kit. This is very nice.
Class.
How have I not bought an AJAX kit yet?
I don't know how. I don't know how you haven't.
Out of all the kits, all the random teams I have kits for, not having an AJAX one almost feels illegal.
We forgot to mention it last year, but I don't know how we could forget. But the GOAT, Anthony, comes to AJAX. I don't know how we forgot about the GOAT.
How do we not talk about
But
Anthony
anyway,
AJAX?
This is the code, but this is like the kid I think of him in, actually. Doing his little 360, fidget spinner.
It really should be mentioned. Like, Anthony is a meme now at Man United. Is he ass? He's kind of mega ass.
He's so mega ass.
But at AJAX, he was a fucking baller. He was kind of having the time of his life at AJAX, and he really was looking like that promising player.
Yeah. He was like a guy. He was like definitely like a guy that, somebody was going to spend, maybe 30 million maybe. Probably was his highest asking price. Not 80 million like somebody did, but I mean it's funny. It's just funny. He's the GOAT. We love the GOAT. Anyway, let's go to the away kit. This is ass. Yeah,
this kit stinks out loud. I said rubbish. I think this is bloody dreadful.
I think it's just rubbish. I don't think it's dreadful. It's pretty ass.
It is ass. Mega ass?
Nah, it's not mega ass. Now, how do you like Bob Marley? Do you like Bob Marley? Big Bob Marley guy?
This is a crazy kit.
Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Look at that. They got the birds on the back too. There's a lot of detail. This is a crowd, the three little birds. I think this is a beauty. It's not an absolute class. This is a beauty. Everyone loves this kit.
It's so much fun. It is.
It's a fun kit. If you put anything less than beauty, I think you're crazy.
That's fair. No, I'm cool with beauty. I think I would have fought you down from class a little bit, but this is a beauty of a kit. This is so much fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but like I think how they became a big Bob Marley club is because like I think there was like a rain delay or something, like the away section was delayed, the game wasn't starting on time or something. I don't know, and the crowd just started singing like everything, little things will be all right, and that's kind of how I feel like it started.
22-23, they finished third this year, and this kit wear it out for me.
I think this is a beauty. I like the gold. There's a little kind of subtle gold trim there.
Is it
that's
gold?
Really nice.
It is gold. I thought it was white. I didn't even notice that.
It's a beauty. This is a beauty. It's a beauty.
I'll move it up. I don't. It's what the problem is, and it's a.
I know you don't like the V. You don't like the V.
It's the collar. I'll give you beauty. I'm fine with that.
The gold trim is what saves it. If it was a white trim, I could see you easily to wear it out.
I think it's a high wear it out. I could put this in low beauty. I really like this.
I think I'm cool with the wear it out. I like the high wear it out. I don't know if it's beauty.
I just love. It's the trim, of course. I like this color combo. It's really fun. It works somehow. But the trim around the neck and the sleeves are really what's. I'm just a big fan of it. But I think it's your positioning on this kit is all on how you feel about this trim.
I like the trim. The trim is good. I think it's just to wear it out. There's nothing else that they did that gives it a bump. If they did something in it. Yeah.
Hey Pete, how do you feel about this kit?
This is a easy beauty.
This is a very nice kit. This is where the stadium kits do well.
This isn't a stadium kit. This is this is a partnership. You see it nowadays in more so in the last half decade where the clubs are partnering with streetwear brand. So this is with a fashion brand called Daily Paper. So they've combined and joined forces here to make a shirt for it. And I thought it was really cool because I think this is just colors that you don't see ever go together. Also, the round collar is really, really nice. It's what caught my eye. And I never had an AJAX kit, so I was like, that's cool.
It does feel mildly Gucci inspired, but I'm not mad at it at all.
Yeah.
This is a sick kit.
Yeah, anytime I wear this out, I've gotten plenty of comments that it's a cool looking kit. All right. Moving on to 2023, 2024, kind of hit a little bump. Because we're like a year off again from Ten Hag leaving. So they're still trying to figure, they're losing a bunch of players again, so they have to kind of rebuild. So how do you feel about this? I think it's a wear it out. I think
it's a very high wear it out. I think the only reason I'm not going beauty is because it's actually really wide with the red here. I think they made it a little wider than usual. It's less white showing on the sides. I think if they shrunk everything down, or at least shrunk the sponsor down, and then just brought the red in a little more. This is once again, we're splitting hairs. I'm aware of this. I think this is a beauty.
Yep, it's a beauty. I like this a lot. This was cool.
This is a really, really fun kit. Like the color, the pink and green is really clean. I love this like geometric design, this like pattern they have going on here.
Yeah.
I think it's another beauty.
So this is also looks like it's another collab with it says there the third jersey is quite different from last. Oh, okay, never mind.
I think this is fun. It's kind of giving me Kaleidoscope vibes a little bit.
Yes, I agree.
I think it's just like this is like one of those kits you could like wear out to the bar. Are you gonna meet me at beauty, or are you sticking your guns on?
I'm sticking to my guns. You wanna spin? You can spin.
We've been light on the spins. We've been very light on the spins.
Yeah.
God damn, man.
I don't know what I did. I didn't do anything. You're the only one.
I'm more mad. I could go back and look them all up. I feel like I should be keeping track of all of the wins.
I think I'm winning right now. I
think you've gone ahead over the last couple episodes for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And we are caught up to the modern day. And Pete, I'm gonna be real. I don't think we could have ended on a better one if we tried. This is a very, very clean design. It is inspired by their shirts from the '90s, the club polo. I'm gonna say it. I think this is class.
I agree with you. I think this is absolute class as well. Very clean. Very, very clean.
If you've been in the market for an AJAX kit, it's hard to find better ones. This is...
I don't think you can go wrong with this one if you pull the trigger.
This is as classic of a design as I say. Maybe, hey, listen, I'll look out for end of the year sales. Maybe this is the year. They've been doing really well the last couple of years with these really ambitious designs and like going bright with colors, but I don't think it pays off on this one.
This is dreadful.
I think it's rubbish. I think there's worse ones in rubbish, honestly.
That's fine.
It is very training kit. This is honestly like a good workout top, and I don't fully mean that as a compliment. I don't know how to explain it, but now this is super clean.
No, this is very clean.
This is, I'll go beauty on this one. This color combo, I don't think we've really seen it with this like deep maroon.
Nah.
But they did it with a deep maroon with the black, and then this like another geometric design, like a lot of lines going on their diamonds.
Looks like there's a nice stitching across like the Adidas stripes there, and also around the AJAX badge too. Also, it looks like there's interlocking colors on the stripes, on the Adidas stripes.
It's going black and maroon.
Yeah,
this is super clean. This is another one that like I might keep an eye out for. This is very, very nice. This is a great. Beauty. You know what's a shame that I also noticed though? AJAX did not get a super clean, sick and sexy Adidas fourth kit this year.
Yeah.
And there we have it though. That is our tier list of all of AJAX'S kits from 1994 up until the modern day. I'm gonna be honest. This is better than I expected, and I knew they were going to have some clean kits.
Yeah, I wondered if we were going to get fatigued about seeing the same kind of home kit. And it got a little tiring, I'll be honest, because I felt like we were just like, you're splitting the atom, which is like, I don't know, it's all right. But anyway, overall, though, AJAX, clean kits throughout, good gems here and there. It's just a legendary club. Like, I feel like if you see anyone, unless you're a Dutch, unless you're like an Eindhoven guy, I feel like if you come across like the AJAX guy, you're like, I don't mind this guy.
Aside from like from here down, the gap between here and here is a mile long.
Yeah.
All of, like, these are decent, and where these are all so nice. It's these kind of snuck their way in here, I feel like. Ajax, like, they are one of the few clubs that they know what they're good at, and they do not veer off the path, and I really, truly appreciate that. They've also gotten, I'd say, decently lucky with sponsors.
Yeah. No, they did. I mean, like, look, that ABM AMRO was carrying for a long time. I know the Aegon was kind of like, you had to get adjusted to it, but it held better than we thought.
Ajax, just a great outing. One of the best.
Yeah.
That is it from us from this week. Another episode of Fullest Piece in the books. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to let us know down below who you would like us to check out. We knew we have a couple requests in the docket. I believe we might be looking into Roma next week. But we have some more fun videos in the works. I think we're going to be experimenting with some other ideas. But we hope to see you along on this ride, and thank you all so much for being here. Cheers, my friends.
See you guys.